I took the job because I needed silence. Real silence. Not the kind you get in a city at 3 a.m. I mean the kind where the world feels empty. No people, no phones, no past chasing you. Just trees, thousands of them. The road to the lookout tower was a single dirt path cutting through miles of deodar forest. Tall pines everywhere, so tall they blocked most of the sky. By the time I reached the tower, fog had already rolled in. The tower stood in the middle of a clearing. Old wood, 3 floors, a staircase wrapping around the outside. 50 feet high, perfect view of the forest, perfect place to disappear. My name's Jack, and that night was my first shift as a fire lookout. The inside smelled like old wood and dust. The previous lookout had already left, or at least that's what they told me. A small desk, a vintage radio, a map of the forest, and a notebook. I opened the first page. Most of it was normal. Weather notes, smoke sightings. Then I flipped to the last page. There was only one sentence written there. Don't look at the trees for too long. That was it. No explanation, just that. I laughed a little. Probably some weird joke. Still, I closed the notebook. Something about that line stuck in my head. The forest changes after dark. During the day, it feels calm. At night, it feels like something is watching. I sat at the desk scanning the tree line. Just fog and shadows. Nothing else. Around midnight, I started relaxing. Maybe this job wouldn't be so bad. Maybe the silence was exactly what I needed. 2 Uhr nachts. Then I heard it. I froze. Someone was tapping on the glass. My heart started pounding. The problem? I was 50 feet above the ground. Slowly, I turned my head toward the window. Nothing. Just fog. Then I heard it again. But this time it sounded farther away. Like the sound was echoing through the trees. I grabbed the binoculars and looked out. That's when I saw him. A man stood in the forest, maybe 100 yards away, perfectly still. He was holding a lantern. The light barely cut through the fog, but I could see enough. Long coat, head tilted slightly upward, looking straight at the tower, at me. He didn't move, not even once. Minutes passed, still nothing. Just him, standing there, watching. Then suddenly, the radio crackled to life. "Lookout tower, do you copy?" The voice sounded rough, older. I grabbed the radio. "Yeah, this is Jack. I copy." A pause, more static. "Listen carefully," the voice said. "There's a maniac loose in the forest tonight." My stomach tightened. "What do you mean?" "He escaped from a nearby hospital." Another pause. "Do not leave the tower." I looked back through the binoculars. The lantern man was still there. "Sir," I said slowly, "there's already someone outside." Static filled the radio again. Then the ranger spoke, quietly, almost amused. "Then he found you faster than I thought." My blood ran cold. "What?" The radio went silent. Then the voice came back, but now it sounded different. Closer, lower. "You should lock the door." My heart started racing. The ranger's voice wasn't coming from the forest. It was echoing inside the tower. From below, someone was on the first floor, inside the tower. And suddenly, the tapping stopped. I rushed to the staircase and looked down. Darkness, just darkness. Then, a shadow moved, slow, deliberate, climbing the stairs. I grabbed the flashlight. It flickered when I turned it on. Of course it did. The tower had 3 floors. Bottom level, storage. Second level, sleeping area. Top level, where I was standing. And the man was coming up, each step louder, closer. I killed the light. Total darkness. My breathing sounded like thunder in my ears. The footsteps reached the second floor. Then they stopped. Silence. For a long time, nothing happened. Then, a low whistle echoed through the tower, like he was enjoying this. I backed into the corner, holding the flashlight like a weapon. He was coming up. The staircase groaned, 1 step away from the top. My finger hovered over the flashlight switch. The footsteps stopped again. Then a voice from the darkness, right below me. "Jack." My heart nearly exploded. "What do you know my name?" I whispered. The voice chuckled, low, patient. I was the ranger on the radio. A pause. "Someone had to warn you." Then the lantern light appeared, slowly rising from the stairwell, lighting his face. And when I saw him, I realized something worse. He wasn't the man from the forest, which meant the lantern man outside was someone else. The radio burst back to life, static screaming through the tower. Then another voice. Panic. "Jack, do not trust the man inside." My blood froze. "Who is this?" "I'm the real ranger." The man on the stairs slowly smiled. Behind him, through the tower windows, I saw dozens of lantern lights appear in the forest, one by one, between the trees, moving closer. The real ranger shouted through the radio, "Jack, whatever you do, don't look at the trees for too long." And that's when a man in the tower stepped fully into the light and whispered, "You already did."